Welcome to my club of Kottontales. Mind you, it is not even 6:30 a.m. I did not plan on making content this fucking early. Were we gonna have content today? Yeah, I'll probably do some calisthenics later or whatever, but I uh I woke up to go pee, as people do in the morning, right? Um I guess before I go into my spiel, hello motherfuckers and welcome to my club of Kottontales, a place for me to be 100% me and help myself mentally and physically. I come here when I have thoughts and feelings that are too overwhelming, when I need to get stuff out. And right now, I need to get stuff out. Maybe you've noticed the title, maybe you didn't. It says Disney Adults Be Wildin'. Like, wild. You're fucking wild. I woke up just before 6 a.m. to go pee, like most people do when they wake up in the morning. They gotta go potty. Um, and because we have cell phones, we tend to take them with us for some stupid reason. I'm gonna be mindful to not look at my phone until after I've had medicine, after I've had a chance to wake up, so I don't have to experience what I just experienced. Um, so I am an individual who has a lot of mental health and physical health challenges, and it makes it difficult to do certain things, enjoy certain things, and um, because of that, I tend to only like joining things. I only join one of a kind of things. Like I don't join multiple of anything because it gives me anxiety. Well, Dreamlight Valley, there's a huge reason why I put this game in the background. Um, I started playing the game like many other people within the last month because it became uh, beta, early access for those of us who want to pay for it. I paid for it, yada yada. That's why I'm here. Well, I decided to join a Dreamlight Valley group on Facebook because I was like, oh, like this is a new game. It's an early access. Like we can bump ideas off of different people, and um, I really only got the idea because, when you start playing a game, like Facebook will give you different things. Like it just starts recommending things. So it recommended this group called Dreamlight Valley After Dark. And I really loved the name. I like the picture. And I was like, oh, it's a fairly new group. And, I want to join this, Uh, post a few things, see a few things. I like that it said After Dark because that led me to believe that, when someone says after dark, it's usually more for adults or things like that. But I joined the group. Oh, I don't even know, a while ago. Like I don't even know if it will tell me when I joined it. Okay, so I joined this group September 18th, 2022. So not even a month ago. Oh my fucking god, that makes this even worse. That like and I've only done a few posts. Like I did a post with Wally, and then a post showing like my outfit, post with Elsa, and then I posted this, sharing screenshots. You can't really see, but sharing screenshots of a person who messaged me. And before I read this message, if anybody, because I truly want to understand this, I want to understand how I'm in a cult, how I'm a bitch. How was I being mean to this person? Okay? And I'm so flabbergasted to how rude she was to me because this is a Disney adult. Disney adults, man, some of them are just like the sweetest fucking people you meet, and then the other ones, it's like they've been made fun of all their life for liking children's stuff, so then they take it out on people who are just like them. Like it makes no fucking sense. I'm honestly beside myself. This meeting is happening because I was having a panic attack and it was turning worse. Like woke up, had a message, and I only reason I even looked at the messenger is because I thought it was my friend Armando or Ashley who send me different little like random funny tidbits. And I was like, oh, I want a nice laugh in the morning. I wanted a laugh in the morning. How fucking stupid was I? So, I checked the fucking message, right? Well, yesterday, like, I'd gotten this message from them and I didn't respond because when I first saw the message, like, it gave me anxiety because that's how it is, especially with them talking about Facebook's group. It gave me anxiety. So this person starts, I'm just going to call them CC. They say, hey there, you play Dreamlight Valley, right? And they had said that like October 8th, and I didn't respond until recently on this Friday. And I was like, I do. That's all I said. And they're like, nice. I just made my own group for it, and this is what we call it. We're going to do monthly photo contests. Would you be interested in joining? And then they shared a little screenshot of it, and I was like, oh, no, thank you. I said, oh, no, thank you. That's how I fucking started it. Oh, no, thank you. I'm in a DLV group, but you knew that it says you're an admin in the group. Just real basic, you know. This was the response that I woke up to this morning, and they typed it out just before 5 a.m. Like, anyways, I wish them the best. So, they asked if I wanted to, if I play Dreamlight Valley. I say I do. They asked if I wanted to join their group. I said, oh, no, thank you. I'm in a DLV group, but you knew that it says you're an admin in the group. And they go, so because you're already in a Dreamlight Valley group, you're not allowing. Why they fucking said allowed, I don't know. It's so fucking weird. Okay. So because you're already in a Dreamlight Valley group, you're not allowed to join any others? People are allowed to make their own groups, I'm not just it's not just limited to one person. Everyone starts out somewhere. Yeah, I'm only one of the admins there. There's actually a few. LOL, not just me. I was just trying to get our group name out there since it's new and a different kind of Dreamlight Valley group. It's for taking photos and photo contests and stuff as well. So, you don't need to act like you're in a cult. It's just a Facebook group. Laughing my ass off. You guys, she's talking to one fucking person. Where she got you guys, I don't fucking know. You guys are honestly ridiculous. I don't want you in my group anyways. And then she proceeds to say, but if you're going to be a bitch and act like you're part of a cult, I'm good. Have a nice day. So I say, I even said no thank you. If you must know, I don't join a lot of groups. They give me anxiety for many reasons, but especially interactions like these with complete strangers. How is saying no thank you, I'm in one, and you knew that, being a bitch and cult talk? What a message to wake up to, from a complete stranger and a Disney lover at that. I wish you well. Thank you again for the offer, but no thank you. I don't understand how me saying, oh, no, thank you, I'm in a DLV group, but you knew that. It says you're an admin in the group. How was that being a bitch? How am I being in a cult? And it's clear that she has talked to other people from this group. I'm probably not the only person she solicited. And this is actually called poaching. I learned the term from the very small stinks of me trying to join Facebook groups. This is called poaching, where people join a group to try to get those people to join another group. And I'm sure one of those people probably said that to her, right? And probably got rude with her. Instead of just being like, oh, no, thank you. She doesn't fucking know me. She doesn't know why I said no thank you. You know what I mean? And I looked at her group, and I thought about joining it. But I was already in a group. I didn't need another one. And for her to just be so fucking rude to a complete stranger is flabbergasting. And I screenshotted the whole fucking thing. I posted it in the Dreamlight Valley group I'm in. Because I don't deserve that, I don't deserve to get treated in such a way by a complete stranger when all I did was say no thank you. So, On that note, we now need to have a full ass meeting, get some medicine in us, um, continue. I'm still having a very, like, I managed to keep it from turning into a panic attack, but we are still very much having an anxiety attack. So, I just, like, oh my gosh, you know? Um, so, hello motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Kottontales, a place for me to be 100% me and help myself mentally and physically. We, like, I put deodorant on because my pits are sweating. Like, I'm literally so beside myself right now. Like, I don't even, full on don't know how to feel right now. Because, like, I was not, like, I full on don't know how to feel about any of that. So, oh, we don't need that. We need just regular bunny rabbit bitches. You know what? Because I need extra, like, love, we're gonna do a star instead of the bunny rabbit bitches giving some love. It's gonna be a star with a purple heart and some lips. Oh, I'm so fucking warm right now. I just... I, I'm... I'm 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 flabbergasted, and it's more upsetting because I didn't want to respond to the person's message. I literally, when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, don't respond to it. You're not going to join their Facebook group. Like, don't talk to them, right?" But me, because I don't have conversations. I don't get conversations with people. I literally was thinking, like, I don't want to join their group, but maybe I can make a new Disney friend. Oh, holy shit. How fucking naive was I? Here I'm thinking that maybe I could be their friend, and they're fucking calling me a bitch and saying I'm in a cult. All because I didn't want to join their Facebook group. Like, that's so fucked up, man. Just fucked up. So, here we are and here we be until either the game decides to crash, because unfortunately it does tend to do that, or I get some medicine in me. I honestly don't even really see us moving from this spot. The only reason I put this game, Dreamlight Valley, in the background is because it's related to the fact a person, you know, I it all comes together. I'm yeah, my chest hurts right now. I I was nice. Like, can you imagine what they said to some of the other people? Like, someone who actually was rude to them, someone who actually, like, was like, "What the fuck are you doing trying to poach people from other groups?" Like, can you imagine what she said to one of them who was actually rude to her? Because I wasn't rude. I wish I would have just been like, "No, I'm in a fucking group," you know, but I said, "Oh, no, thank you." Like, it, I'm not surprised, though. Like, this is the world that we live in, where people attack complete strangers for no reason, because I wasn't mean to her at all. I'm a complete fucking stranger. And then to throw the bit in there, it just sounded like one of those dudes who send you a message like, "Hey, hey, hey, fine, be a bitch. I didn't want to fucking know you anyways." Like, it sounds like one of those when she was like, "I didn't want you to join the group anyways." Like, yeah, you did. I mean, you fucking direct messaged me. You had to send me a fucking message request to ask me if I play a video game. You did want me to join your fucking group. You just got really mean when I said, "Oh, no, thank you." The fuck happens when someone's actually mean to this person? What happens when polite words are not actually used? I don't want to imagine how that person would have reacted to someone who actually was being a bitch, who actually acted like they were part of some Dreamlight Valley Facebook cult. Like, live right motherfucking now, come say hello. Like, I'm literally in like 10 or less. I'm gonna count it. Like, we're spreading the content on Facebook. So let's count how many fucking Facebook groups I'm in. Because I'm rather curious right now. How many motherfucking groups am I actually in? You know, so we're gonna fucking count it after I'm done spreading this content. You know, cause yeah, I didn't want to get up. I had planned on trying to sleep in because this is, um, you know, one of 2 days where I could try to sleep in. Luckily, I still have tomorrow to attempt to sleep in because clearly that shit ain't happening right now. Um, okay, live right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Kottontales, with sparkling love. Mwah, and moist kisses. Okay, so let's see how many groups Amber is in. Groups. Okay. Your groups. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm in more than 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, wow! I'm in a lot more than I thought. 24 groups. Okay. Ooh. But that's not a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a lot. 24 groups compared to, like, people who are in hundreds of groups. I'm gonna add that. Because I had put, I'm so confused beyond words. This right here is why I'm only in 10 or less Facebook groups, but I put this right here is why I'm only in 24 Facebook groups, this one included. I'm literally beside myself, like, and now that I look, this person actually isn't even an admin in this group at all. This person isn't even in this group. So she was straight up poaching. Oh my god, no wonder she got so fucking bitchy with me. She's not even in the group that I'm in, so she was straight up just trying to poach me for her group. That means that she was going around to other people's Facebook groups and looking at their group members and sending them messages asking if they played Dreamlight Valley. No wonder she was so fucking mean to me. That is exact. It had nothing, and it usually has nothing to do with you. When people get really fucking mean with you, it usually has nothing to do with you. I can tell you that right now. And this had nothing to do with me. Because she clearly was poaching. Someone probably very clearly called her out on it. And then after, like, probably, what, you know, however much she was going through these messages of people being like, wow, you're a fucking cunt for trying to poach me from another group, blah, blah, blah. She finally gets to my little message, oh, no, thank you, I'm already in a group. But you knew that because you're an admin, and she's not even an admin in the group. I just saw her little thing that said, admin in Dreamlight Valley, and I assumed it was the Dreamlight Valley group I was in, but clearly it wasn't. I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. Just flabbergasted. Man, that is some crazy shit right there. Alright. That's blurry as all heck, but I don't even care. I'm so nauseous right now. Disney adults be wildin'. Moisture, I need you. So true. Literally, I'm hoping that this meeting will help me to go back to sleep because I didn't want to get up before 6 a.m. But I also didn't think that I would be berated before 6 a.m. by a complete stranger whom I was nice to. Like, I just, it blows my mind. Like, I'm, yeah, I like, yeah, I'm beside myself. I just don't even fully understand. This is why people need to be more mindful before they just, like, she had no idea who I am, you know what I mean? And then to be so fucking mean to someone that you don't fucking know and you don't know how they're gonna react to things, like, and I'm just sad that this complete fucking stranger has given me a panic attack to the point that my chest is just like, it feels someone has my heart like this. That's how it feels right now. It just feels like my heart is being squished, and then someone is like, and then squeezing my lungs and making it hard for me to breathe. Like, I was sleeping so good. Like, I made my bed really lovely. Like, I switched it up because usually it's done a certain way for when my mini is here. But since she's at her dad's, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make my bed extra comfy for myself. And oh my gosh. I'm gonna come over to have this bench. I want better. Oh, I did some rearranging. I moved Remy's building next to his restaurant, whereas it was across the street beforehand. I like opening this up, for other bits. Um, Obviously, I don't just play this game here in Club Cottontale. I actually started playing this game outside of Club Cottontale, and I just shared it one day. And the only reason that we are here right now is for the beautiful views. No, is because this game is relevant to the message that I got this morning from just a really rude Disney adult. I still don't understand how saying no thank you, that I'm already in a group, makes me a bitch and a cult. Like, just such a long-winded response to, like, it's this much response, right? It's like, hey, do you play Dreamlight Valley? I do. Awesome. Here, I have this group. Would you like to join? Oh, no, thank you. I'm already in a group. Oh my god. Why are you being such a fucking bitch? Oh, you're in a fucking cult. You can't join any other, you're not allowed to join other fucking Facebook groups. I'm allowed to join as many fucking groups as I want to. I'm allowed to say no thank you. Just like you're allowed to berate a complete stranger for no fucking reason. But I really hope that, like, some people are like, oh my god, she said the same thing to me, and they gave me a panic attack. Like, I just, like, I feel so alone right now, even more so. So, I really hope that someone just feels my pain a little bit and is like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. The same thing happened to me. It's ridiculous, you know? Like, it is very interesting. So, there's lots of choice words that I could have done for my title, but I went with Disney Adults Be Wildin'. Moisture, I Need You. I wanted to put Content, I Need You, but sometimes content be taken the wrong way, so. Because you can't write cunt. I mean, I get it. It totally makes sense, and yeah, I can't. That's why I have to write fucking and things like that. Loopholes. But, I just find that, some Disney adults are just some of the most interesting individuals you will ever meet. And, most of the time they're just really sweet and nice, but sometimes you get really rude ones. Like, I was very leery about even joining a Dreamlight Valley group because I had briefly tried to be a part of a Disney group. And when what I'm about to tell you, it probably is no surprise to others, but it was the most toxic group I have ever been in. Even more toxic than the dating groups that I tried to join for single people when, like, this complete stranger, she was honestly, like, I thought she was a badass. She looked like a badass rocker chick. And she somehow thought that, like, I was her competition, and she would call me pick me girl, which I didn't even know what that was. Someone had to explain it to me. What she was calling me was pick me girl, like pick me, ooh, look at me, oh. And it's like, I'm so far from a pick me girl. I'm like, don't pick me. Like, so this lady thought I was a pick me girl, and like, she was very mean to me, very rude, to the point I just blocked her. And eventually I left the group, because she would get people to say things to me, and I'd be like, what are they saying? They'd be like, oh, and they'd say her name, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, why is she still... I'm just like, why are you obsessed with me? Like, I blocked you, and because I blocked you, you now have your friends checking up on my profile? Like, what is it, like, oh man, what was it about me that got underneath that lady's skin? You know what I mean? Something about me threatened her, and I don't know what it was, because I'm like a bubblegum princess, and she was like a badass rocker bitch. You know what I mean? Like, we are so far on the opposite spectrums that the people whom you're gonna go for are not gonna be the people that I'm going for. So, yeah. So, being that that was kind of like my experience with trying to join adult groups, I just don't. You know what I mean? I don't join very many groups, and uh, I was leery on joining the one that I did join for Dreamlight Valley, and then to just have, like, man, it's like a perfect storm of fucked upness, because only reason I even responded to the girl's message is because I was like, A, she's a female, so maybe she's gonna be nice. Ha ha ha. Kindness is not gender exclusive, and neither is being a mean person. It's not gender exclusive. Being a woman isn't going to mean that you're going to be innately nicer. A nice person is a nice person, and a mean person is a mean person. And this person was just a mean person. It didn't matter what I said to her. I truly think that no matter what, maybe if I had just been like, no. But I don't think that's the case. I think that she would have kept pestering it. Like if I had just said no, she would have been like, oh, but why not? You know? So I said no thank you and said why? You know? I didn't feel the need to add in all of the other bits of, I only join very few Facebook groups. I'm still even, lurking in the one that I'm in to see if it's something I want to stay in. Like, I didn't need to give all this long-winded explanation to a complete stranger. I didn't know this person. I don't know this person. And it's just very surprising how other people treat other people, but especially Disney adults. But I'm not surprised, because I was in that Disney group. It was called Diz Nerds. Disnerds. Diz Nerds. Like Disney nerds. And just some of the most hellacious and rude people I've ever met. And it made no sense, because it's like, We are all grown-ass adults who love animation. We love Disney. That is what brought us to those groups. But yet, you're gonna be a beach? Like, what? Yeah, oh man, I don't even know how to feel. I'm hoping that after this meeting and I gain the moisture, I'm hoping that I can lay back down. You know what I mean? That I feel comfortable enough to lay back down in my bed and try to get more sleep. Like, cause it's Saturday morning at 7, not even 7 a.m. It's 6:51 a.m. for me right now. Um, I don't have any plans for today. Literally, I don't even have to do grocery shopping. I already did my cleaning yesterday. I didn't vacuum yesterday, so maybe I do that today. But like, I wish that I was sleeping right now. So I'm hoping that get a little medicine in us, and hopefully with that medicine, instead of waking it up, it relaxes us. Cause I'm just like, I'm warm right now. Like I had to put deodorant on because my pits were starting to sweat, and I was like, well, fuck, I can't get back into my bed with sweaty pits. But literally, like I put deodorant on because I don't know, having an anxiety attack that turned into a panic attack. You know. I am glad I called them out though, because I am not going to be disrespected by a complete stranger, and a Disney adult stranger at that. Oh man. Okay, I'll be right back. When we get back, we're going to enjoy some Jaded Rose. I thought about putting crumble on it, but it's fucking 7 in the morning. I'm not trying to hurt myself. So, I will be right back. my pregnancy pillow, and right there is like the plopped up fit. Also, I love how I was just talking out loud as if you guys could hear me. You probably didn't even hear me saying what I was saying. I was talking about my pregnancy pillow and how I use it to help me sleep. Man. Alright, well. If anybody pops in asking, about the title, I'll go into it, but I mainly just wanted to talk about that ridiculous message at the beginning of this meeting. Um, I'm not just going to end this meeting right now, even though, we've gotten the thoughts and feelings out. I need to just get a little bit of medicine in me, because right now, if I tried to lay back down, my brains are just going to constantly wonder why CC treated me that way. You know what I mean? Why CC just all of a sudden was like, oh, if you're going to be a bitch, like, whoa, like. And see, this is why there's so many people in the world who are afraid to say no. Because there's going to be someone who reacts that way when you say no. Still fucking say no. No means no. Yeah. I'm very flabbergasted, I'm flabbergasted, not even just by this experience, but every experience that I've had with a Disney adult. It's just, they are some of the most interesting creatures that you will ever meet, and some of the most, like, self-entitled, and just flat out rude, they're just rude. And it really is mind-blowing. Honestly, because I didn't block the person, I want to see what they're going to say. You know what I mean? Or otherwise, I would have just blocked them. But I want to know. I want to know if they're going to respond to it or not. You know what I mean? Um, Maybe they'll realize the error of their ways and how they were treating a complete stranger. I doubt it though. People who are rude like that to complete strangers, they're just rude to be rude. A lot of the time it doesn't matter what you say or do. They're just gonna be rude. Um, so I love this game, and I might actually play some of it. But this meeting, first and foremost, was just to get the thoughts and feelings about, waking up to just a really rude message from another Disney adult. And it was pertaining to a Dreamlight Valley group. Um, for anybody who doesn't know, this game is free in the new year. 2023 is when the game will be released. I don't know the exact release date. I don't even know if they've announced that. I don't keep track of that sort of thing. I'm not the type of person who just like keeps track of everything, like release dates and things like that. I couldn't even tell you what's going to be the next update. I don't keep track of that type of stuff. I just play the game because I play the game and I enjoy it. I love Disney. So I got myself Dreamlight Valley and the Ultimate Editions. And I've had to pay twice because you can't take stuff from the PlayStation to other platforms. Um, or if you can, you can't do it to the Switch. Either way, I had to pay $70 for this, and then I paid $70 to have it on my Switch. I paid $140 to have Dreamlight Valley. I love Disney, you know what I mean? And I knew I was gonna love this game, and I do. I love this game so much. Like, look at her cute little outfit. She's wearing a Lumiere shirt with her cute little heels. Like, I have found really great ways of making Monet, which is just lovely. The top way that I make Mooney, I don't have any gems on me right now, but when you harvest the gems, they sell so wonderfully. So you can go to Goofy and sell, you know, all of your little coins and things like that. Wanted it to show how much Moonies I have. Ah, there it is. I want to show them my Moonies. So at the very top there, you can see I have just under 49,000 coins, and then we have 16,400 on our Dreamlight dust, which the Dreamlight dust helps you to unlock things. I believe at the moment I have every area that I could unlock unlocked. Well, let's get some medicine in us, and honestly, I am hoping that in the duration of that meeting that CC person responds to me here, so then if it's going to give me another panic attack, I can process it here in Club Cottontale without stewing with it by myself. Um, the hopes with this meeting is just to get it all gone, and then maybe... I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, man. Ugh. Having a brain that just doesn't process things properly is so exhausting. Like, I wish that I hadn't, you know, had an anxiety attack that turned into a panic attack from reading a message from a complete stranger. You know what I mean? Like, I was shaking the whole time I was reading it. I was just like, and then like, they did this long spiel, and then to add the second bit of, like, if you're gonna be a bitch, and I even did a face on it, like, what? Like, just very intense. It makes me wonder the age of that person. You know, like, how old are you that you speak to people like that? You know? Wow. Wow. They are gonna regret that. They have their fucking phone number on their fucking Facebook. They bet you're gonna regret that one. Okay. So they're class of 2012. That's what I was looking for. Just something to give me an inclination of their age. So I'm class of 2005. To give it an example, so they are 7 classes younger than me. Meaning that I was out of high school before they even made it into high school. Um, Respect your elders. Man, that's insanity. Oh, and she saw my message because she actually shared her group on her Facebook 23 minutes ago. So you already know that she probably saw my message, but you know, when you receive a message, you can read a portion of it. You know what I mean? So honestly, I hope that she felt like shit the moment that she realized how the fuck she treated a complete fucking stranger. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, no, but knowing this person is literally under the age of 25, that's why they were so disrespectful. They're Gen Z. Or Millennial Z. I think like she's right on the precipice of being a millennial, but she's not quite a millennial. Man, how accurate for me to see this thing. So I came across this thing that says things I want to stop doing: letting others drain my energy, forgetting my power, poisoning my thoughts, killing my own vibe, fearing the unknown, feying a smile, fretting about the future, getting tangled up with worry, forgetting my own power. Because I do, like, I'm a motherfucking badass, but sometimes I feel like I am completely a shell of a person. You know, obviously, I know that I woke up better than I did yesterday because, um, if I had been in a worse headspace when I got that message, I wouldn't have came here to Club Cotton. I probably would have had the anxiety and panic attack become even worse. Probably would have started crying. I didn't cry, and I'm really proud of myself for not crying. Um, I'm more surprised than anything. Um, but also I knew that like, hey, you know, no worries, whatever, 1 in a billion. Let's just come to Club Cottontale and help ourselves out. So here we are, and here we be. And who knows? Oh, when the meeting will end. I legitimately. Oh, I didn't think that I would get up until like after 9, and then I would stretch, decide if I want to do some calisthenics with Cottontail. Um, but I am really thankful that I made Club Cottontail for days like this when I wake up and I just need somewhere to go and get all my thoughts and feelings out because I don't have anybody to talk to. You know, even if it wasn't 7 in the morning, I don't have people to talk to. So it's just nice to come here and be able to get those thoughts and feelings out. I need more water, so let's go get some more water. I don't feel like taking my headset off, so you guys are coming with me. But it's literally like the sun's not even up. Like it's starting to come up now. I just wish that more people would adapt to the concept. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Like, I truly don't understand how that's a concept that most people don't adhere to. But I am extremely surprised that someone who is over 21 and into Disney can be so unbelievably rude to a complete stranger. And you don't know what other people are going through. I think that's probably the thing that annoys me the most about this, is that she doesn't know me, and to treat a complete stranger in such a way when I wasn't being mean. Like, I totally would have deserved being called a bitch if I had actually been a bitch, but like it would not have been proper of her, but she would have had some right to kind of come at me if I had been like, what the fuck? Why are you trying to poach me for your group? Like, I'm already in a fucking group, bitch. What do you mean you want me to join your group? Like, if I had just been mean in any kind of way, I could give her some validation on being that mean to me. But I wasn't. And I didn't. And even in my response, after she was being quite rude to me, I still wished her well, and yet again said no thank you. It's just like, if that is the way that you're going to respond to someone, like if you're messaging strangers on the internet and they respond and that is how you're going to respond to them, you shouldn't be messaging random people on the internet. If you can't handle them saying no, you should not be asking random people questions. Fuck's sake. I'm glad that, I am a 35-year-old, even though I deal with the challenges that I deal with. I'm glad that I'm 35 and I'm not 25, because that would have affected me way differently 10 years ago. Of course, 10 years ago, I would not have ever even been on YouTube or any of the sites. Like, I didn't even really start interacting with people on Facebook and online until shortly before I made my YouTube. I made my YouTube channel July 14th, 2016. Um, I briefly had been like, oh man, at that time I didn't even have a Facebook that I used because I didn't like Facebook. I stopped using Facebook the year beforehand after like 5 years of trying to use it, 4 years of trying to use it. Because I didn't even join Facebook until 2011, and the only reason I joined it was because when I took pictures on my DSi, I could automatically upload them to Facebook. So that's why I made a Facebook. Otherwise, I just used MySpace because I wasn't a social media person. I've never been that person who was chatting with strangers online, which is a weird thing for my generation because most people who are between the ages, I would say 30 and 40, they grew up in the I am age where, after their parents went to bed, they hopped online and were in random chat rooms talking to people. I was not that person. I didn't learn what ASL stood for other than American Sign Language. I didn't know that ASL meant anything else until, in adulthood when I learned that it meant age, sex, location if they put dashes between it. Because I thought ASL was American Sign Language. Like, I remember being in like my freshman year, eighth grade to freshman year, and I had a friend who had a computer at her house, and she would get on the computer and do those things. But see, even if I had a computer, I don't think that I would have been one of those kids. I didn't grow up with a computer. I didn't have that accessibility to get on a computer like that. We didn't have I didn't get a computer in my home until I was an adult. So 7:20 a.m. Good motherfucking morning and cheers. Let's get our first medicine in us. Just go with the flow. This meeting is either going to end when I feel like ending it, or it crashes because it likes to do that. Let's look at. So, there's this quest from Ursula that I've literally just been like, I don't want to do that. She wants to steal the magic from a cave, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that. Also, why is it that they seem to think that we are going to get tons and tons of fiber? Because so many of these things take fiber, and like I literally haven't even been able to get enough fiber to make all the burlap sacks. And that's like one of the most basic challenges. Like I don't understand. Like you would think, oh, you would think like, oh, you know, you just go to the beach and that's where you'll find seaweed. Like, it will come up to the shore. I literally haven't found seaweed on the beach since I opened the beach. And I feel ridiculous because the first time I came across seaweed, and then I saw a really cute turtle, and I fed the turtle my seaweed, not realizing that I shouldn't have done that because you're gonna need seaweed for so many things. Like, I don't understand, like, why there should be seaweed down here. You know what I mean? Like, there should just be some seaweed chilling on the beach, but there's not. And it's so frustrating. I find that the only way I find more seaweed is when I open up a new area. And then that new area has some seaweed. Like, you would think that the seaweed would be here. And, like, even we go to the collections, right? We go to foraging. We come down. See, and it classifies seaweed as fish, which is so fucked up. But you see how it literally can be found everywhere. You can find it everywhere, right? And it's the most difficult thing to find. You can find it everywhere, and it is the most difficult thing to find. Like, where is it? Why don't I have more seaweed? Like, it's frustrating. Take a picture of the ocean. Yeah. Beautiful ocean. Man. So, the investigating of the clues is this right here. And we just have to go to these different places. So, we're headed to the Glader Trust, because that's what that first image is. The next one is Merlin's house, study, observatory. And then the last one I do believe is, well, it kind of looks like Pride Rock, but it's an area that's just past the Forgotten Lands. Like, you go through the Sun Plateau, you go through the Forgotten Lands, and then it's over there. So, and it really is, like, boom, 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 like we go here, because see, there's this waterfall, and then Merlin's thing is right there, and then a little bit further is where... Okay. Alright. Okay, we got one piece of it. Now, hopefully it loves me. It did pretty good last night after it crashed a bunch. Like, there for a moment, I couldn't do anything. It was just like, meh, meh, meh. But, if it does that, it ends the meeting. So, if that happens, then, you know, we're just SOL at that point, and, the meeting will end. I'll have no control over it. But I do hope to be able to end the meeting when I want to. You know, the hopes is that whenever I decide to end it is when it will end, right? Ooh, my hand. Alright, well, let's try to go in there. Just basically every time I go into a building, I get immense anxiety, because the buildings more than anything cause, I feel, cum spills. Okay, let's pick it up. Okay, we got the second bit. A small parchment, perhaps a piece of map? Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, one thing I will mention, if it does happen to crash, I'm not going to come back. I got my thoughts and feelings out. I mean, I'm still flabbergasted by it, and I hope that this meeting is up then when I get a message from that person, but I have no control over technology. I truly believe technology does what it wants, when it wants, however it wants to, and sometimes that lines up with what we want. People go, I've had someone say to me, they're like, so you think technology is sentient? I'm like, that is not what I said, but you can take it that way. I just think that technology is fickle, you know? It's like when you press something and it's supposed to work and sometimes it doesn't, you know? But every other time, like, out of 100 times it works, but then that, you know, 99 times it works, but then that one time it doesn't, you know? Oh wow, I don't think I've ever looked at the raspberries this up close. Like, the graphics aren't even as good as they're going to be when the game officially releases, but I'm kind of here for it, you know. I think they've done a good job thus far. Um, you know, everything considered. Yeah, buddy. You gotta love when it rains. You don't have to go around and water your harvests. That is Maui. Yep. Like, Maui has just, like, ginormous footprints, so it's like, I always know when he is along his... Is that asparagus? That is asparagus. Oh, I do have asparagus in here. Okay. Oh, let's put that in there, Maui. Okay, boo-boo. Ooh, yeah, we can put the mushrooms away, too. Okay, and then the last one is over here. Aw, how beautiful is that? The sun and then like that cloud is kind of making the Mickey look like it has a hat on. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay. Making our way downtown. Pace is fast. Okay, so I feel like this is that this is where it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's look at it again. Or is that on the beach? I guess that's sand, so that would be... Maybe we haven't gotten this area yet? Because now I realize that's sand. I was totally thinking it was over here. But now that I'm looking at it, it's not the same. Is that... Wait a minute. Is that the area going up to the Forest of Valor? Okay, let's go back, because I think that's the entrance to the Forest of Valor from the beach. So let's go to the beach. Dig spot. Oh, Ratatouille. Got me. It's good. Whoa! Whoa! The Forgotten Lands are an interesting place to be. Whoa! Whoa! I love the way her heels sound when she walks on the cobblestone. Oh, yeah.
Morning.
Okay. Good morning. Hi, Kristoff.
Oh, hey.
Wait, can we talk? Sure. What's up? Oh, right. No, do you know what? Since I am here, I will give you an apple. I don't need to give him anything anyways, because he's max level 10, but
All right.
I went into it. But he doesn't want to talk to me, so... We don't have anything to talk about.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, thanks. Okay, so... Okay. So yeah, this is definitely the... where we were supposed to go. Okay, so that must be it right here. There we go. My dumbass went to, the wrong area, so it was that was in the third image. I don't know how I thought that was the Sunlight Plateau thing, but whatevs. Okay. Bring Scrooge McDuck what you found. Oh, please don't be in your shop. So I failed to wear my fucking sleep bracelets last night, so my hands are a bit numb. Oh, of course he's in a shop. So, yet again, you know, being that we're going to be going into a building, the buildings I find cause the most cum spills. You know, it crashes the most when we go into a building. So hopefully that's not the case. When we go into Scrooge's store. Damn. Okay, let's clean up some vines, shall we? My right thumb is like, we don't want to do this. Said I had carrots to harvest. There's no fucking carrots over here. Said I had carrots to harvest. See? Showing it right in front of me. That there's 2 carrots to be harvested. But there's clearly not 2 carrots to be harvested. There's this to be harvested. And this to be harvested. Oh, maybe that's how it's not carrots. It was just saying, you have vegetables to harvest, or whatever. Yes, quite right. Okay. Put the okra away. And that is canola. Canola goes in different ones. Seafood. Wait, wrong seafood. There we go. Goes in there. Oh boy. It's time to turn some iron into some bricks. Canola. Leave the carrots on me. Let's turn. It's like 25 of them. I'll just make a bunch. So then we can harvest more. Oh. That's the most we can do. We'll do that. Hey, 23. J's on my feet. J's on my feet. So you get like me. Let my mom know that I don't need to talk to her now. My mom finally is now up, but at 6:10 I had asked if she was up. It's now 7:41. She's like, yes. And I'm like, oh, no, no worries. I just came to Club Cottontale. Which, thank you technology for being somewhat good to me so that we can not only get our thoughts and feelings out, but it's actually letting me play a little bit, which I'm quite happy about. Quite happy about, actually. Ooh, if I put this here, it looks like it says 420. I mean, it's 24, but 4 and 20. It is really, though, the sort of thing that at any given time, it can just decide that it's done. Hopefully it doesn't, you know. I want to be able to end this meeting when I want to. You know, hopefully. Yeah. The hopes is that I'll end the meeting when I want to, not when technology just goes. But I'm hoping, you know, after this meeting, we actually, you know, lay back down and go to sleep. Or, you know, maybe we get up, eat breakfast, and then come back to Club Cottontale for some calisthenics. But I'm still tired. My body is tired. Okay. My brain's not so much because of all the fuckery, but I can even feel it behind my eyes. Like, I'm still tired, and my body is still very tired. Even after being in Club Cottontale now for about an hour, I think. Yeah, literally about an hour. I'm still very tired and still very flabbergasted by, you know, that person. They, you know, they haven't responded to me, and honestly, I don't think they will. Um, but I didn't block them because, you know, I said what I said, and I wanna, you know, see what they respond to it. You know, because I'm just flabbergasted that by saying no, thank you, so on and so forth, that they've somehow thought I was being, you know,
in the morning.
ridiculous.
But then I'm gorgeous all the time.
Jesus.
I decided to see if, you know, they had responded or anything like that. One person saw the thing and they're like, they wowed it because it is. It's flabbergasting. Like, who wakes up to a message like that? You know what I mean? I mean, probably tons of people, but it's just like, whoa. But literally, a person, like, they're like, they wowed it and they commented just WTF. Because it is. It's like, what the fuck? Oh. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's just like, like, what? Oh, man. So, because I really would like to actually play a bit of this game in Club Cottontale, hopefully when we go into this building to talk to Scrooge McDuck, it does fine. I literally didn't want to say anything because I was scared. But no, could you imagine if someone did purchase this for their child and their child was trying to play it and then they experienced the same crashes that everyone has been experiencing, right? Can you imagine how a child would react and handle it crashing? And sometimes it crashes like literally you log in and it's like seems like 2 minutes later it crashes. Little Mikey plushie toy. Oh, that is cute. But why is it not green? It's interesting.
Thank you kindly.
But like I couldn't imagine being a young child. Or even not even a young child, just like a teenager trying to play it and it just like constantly doing fatuckeries to me. I would be like, oh no. Wow. I I literally those are like my exact glasses I had in the fucking second grade. Like, but I had two pairs. I had one that looked like that, and then I had a blue pair that was that tortoise shell. Like holy crap! Like memory unlocked. Like holy my gosh, we are not getting those. Simply, I mean they're inexpensive. They're only $4.19, but like I can't.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
Ooh, what's this?
Good day to you.
Ooh, green dog tags. Huh. The Wreck-It Ralph thing. How much are they? I totally thought it was something different. Although I ain't mad at it. Especially pair it with like a purple shirt. Yeah, we can get it. Ooh,
Thank you
ooh,
kindly.
ooh. We like. Oh, of course they'd be 10,000.
Oh,
Of
greetings,
course they would be 10,000. So we have some monster slippers. Not gonna lie, those are pretty snazzy. Like Scarer Sully slippers, and it actually is the color of Sully, unlike that Mike Wazowski bear that's just not even the right color. Like, I have a backpack
Goodbye now.
of
Toodaloo.
Mike Wazowski, and it actually is green. And it leads me to believe that it comes in other, because it says green Mike bag, so, like, obviously it probably comes in different shades than just that. Also, I really love my outfit that I'm wearing. Like my cute little had the backpack on, you know. She's cute with her cute little Belle inspired shoes, and then she has her Lumiere shirt on. It's like the perfect mixture of like casual and classy casual. Oh my gosh. Total TMI probably for some people, but you know how like in the morning when you have to go number two, right? And you just like you don't, for one, you can't just like do it right this moment, so you have to like get your body to realize that you can't shit yourself right now, and like your arms get like goosebumps and you're just like but it's morning time. Like that's usually what people do in the morning. I literally like I was so triggered, you know, this morning by how that person treated me that I didn't even, you know, do my morning poop. I peed. I had my morning pee, but the morning poop always takes like, you know, an hour or two to build up. Like if I hadn't gotten that ridiculous message from the crazy stranger, um, you know, we probably would have went pee. You know, it was 6:30 in the morning. We went pee. We would have laid back down. Probably got an hour, maybe an hour and a half more sleep until my body was like, and then we would have woken up, probably went pee again, and then went poop, and then at that point, at that time it probably would have been like 8:30, maybe 9-ish, depending, and then we would have decided like if we wanted to get up or not. But no, that didn't happen. It is not even 8 a.m. It's 7:51 a.m. for me. And, I woke up to a crazy message from a Disney adult, hence the title, Disney Adults Be WILDIN. I feel like it's very fitting. Um, and, we put Dreamlight Valley on because the situation that was wild and came from, uh, it was related to Dreamlight Valley. It didn't come from Dreamlight Valley, but it was related to Dreamlight Valley. So at some point we am gonna have to, rock our slippers with our Mike Wazowski backpack, and then put our Pixar ears on, and put our shirt on. We have a couple Pixar shirts. We got this from the Pixar Fest 2020, which I am very happy that we did, so we could put that one on. Or we could put on the Pixar hoodie. There's many things that we could kind of like put on to go with our Mike Wazowski backpack and our Sully slippers. Probably go with the Lex Jr. jersey, just because that feels like super comfy. Probably wear the capri pants that she's wearing, But I love this outfit right now, so I don't want to change it. Also, for everyone wondering about the nastiness, my body has subsided, and we're good to go, at least for a little bit. Okay.
Hiya,
Dang
pal.
it, Mickey. Let's not try to talk to you, pal. Hey there, pal. Tell me about your past. As an actor, I've gotten to do all sorts of fun jobs. Haha. If you're curious about any of them, I'd be happy to tell you. Steamboat operator, sorcerer's apprentice, musketeer. So we already asked about the sorcerer's apprentice. He talks about the brooms and how they came alive. Let's go with... I'm going to save the first or oldest for last. So we're going to go with musketeer. Oh, that was a blast. Goofy, Donald, and I got to battle with swords and race across the countryside. It was awesome.
A minute of your time?
Haha. It needed another haha in it. Not enough ha-has, Mickey. I just called Mickey Minnie. Oops. Do you want to give these items? Piece of a map. Give.
Oh, greetings, neighbour.
Great Scott! I couldn't have done it without you. Looks like the memory was pointing us to the treasure. Oh. Looks like the memory wasn't pointing us to the treasure, but to pieces of some kind of map. I'm sure I can put them together. Let me work on it and I'll get back to you.
Well done.
Well done. Okay, let's look at our quest. Scrooge McDuck. Okay, which ones do we want to work on leveling up? They all gotta get to level 10. I think I'm closest to getting one of these two to level 10. Because he's like level 8.
Greetings, neighbour.
Yeah, he's almost level 9. Let's just see. What is your favorites for today? Oh. Damn you. Of course you would want iron ignits, and I have plenty of them, just not on me. They're in the boobies. What if I give him some stone? Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Prefer to give him his favorite items, which actually, let's hang out. Okay, but I cannot stay from my shop for too long.
Bye-bye now. Hello.
What's your success story? I'm Scrooge McDuck. I made my fortune being tougher than the toughies and smarter than the smarties. How tough were the toughies? How smart were the smarties? Never heard of you. So we've literally already, like, had this conversation, but we're just gonna go, how tough are the toughies? Ah, they were the toughest. Yukon miners and bugle boy bandits. But I out-hiked, out-swam, and out-explored them all.
Aye.
I can nay. The can nay thing, it always gets me. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Alright, now. Moment of truth, sweet, sweet, sweet Scrooge. Scrooge McDuck, let's try to leave your shop and hope that we still get to make our contentery. I knew it.